What is up, Wolfpack? Today we're going to be covering my brand new Leduc knife, covering it on my battle belt, walking you through how to set up your home defense setup. Stick around to the end of the video because we're also going to be giving away not only the awesome ESEE, the perfect survival knife to take you to the end of the world, but everything that's in my ultralight bug out kit, over $500 worth of goodies. You're going to want to stick around to the end of the video. We're going to walk you through how to win that. We've already handed out a bunch to Dan, Jeff, Travis, most recently to Bushcraft Stalker. Bushcraft Stalker, I hope you're out there. I hope you're enjoying the brand new ESEE. So we've already done a video on my home battle belt defense system. And the reason that I like battle belts for a home defense setup is it gives you a chance to put everything that you need right at your waistline. We consider this the first line of defense. You know, if there's a bump in the night, not only do you want to grab your firearm that hopefully has a light on it, but you want to grab your battle belt. And what I love about the Safe Life one is it allows you to just clip it on real quick, even over your pajamas, and have everything you need from a tourniquet to your spare ammo to primary ammo, as well as a dump pouch in the back, which is where I keep my flashlight. But one thing that I was missing from my original battle belt setup, and I'll leave a link to the video in both the description as well as in the card on the original battle belt video. One thing that was missing was a knife. And I've gone through a couple self-defense trainings with Tim Kennedy, with ShivWorks, with a bunch of other just knife defense. And if you've never gone through a battle or a fight for your primary firearm or your secondary firearm, when it's close quarter combat, it becomes very dicey. In fact, if you look at most police officers that end up getting shot with their own firearm, it's because they were in a fight for their firearm and they tried to draw it. They messed up their draw. The perpetrator was able to grab their firearm, rip it from their grip, and use it against them. And so oftentimes when you're in super close quarter combat, you could imagine yourself, let's say you're coming around the corner with a shotgun or an AR-15 and it gets ripped from you from someone that's hiding behind the wall. Now you're trying to reach for your secondary firearm, but the person's already swarmed all over you. And I recommend using a retention. This one's a Blackhawk that has an active retention. You have to push this button down in order to pull this firearm out. But let's say you help them out and you pull it out and they are able to grab the muscle. And now you're both in a fight for your life over your firearm. And so when you're in close quarter combat, what you actually want to do is create space first and foremost before you reach for your primary or your secondary firearm. And so the best way to create that space is either using your open hand skills, whether you're using palm strikes, elbow strikes, using jiu-jitsu to be able to, frame away in a proper way, or if you're on the ground, be able to get them off of mount. But the best way, and I guarantee you don't see this here, is a knife. We're going to walk through the Leduc. So the Leduc, before we get into it, let's walk through why I chose this one and what are the ones that I went through before I finally picked the Leduc. So the one that I picked before and the one that's currently on my, this is a Vertex overlay, and this is my bug out bag. And what I love about this is it's a gray man approach. You can barely, it looks like a regular backpack, but if you were to rip this panel off, hello, got a bunch of Molly, got a bunch of fun goodies here. You got your tourniquet, you've got some pens. But what I used to have was the ever popular, I mean, this is designed designed as a firearm retention tool. This is the K-Bar TDI knife. But what I didn't like about the K-Bar TDI knife is it doesn't have any active retention. It sticks up off of your battle belt. You can just imagine this is your battle belt. Literally anyone can come, rip it out, and now they're using it against you. And to be honest, I just didn't feel safe because if I can reach for my knife, so can the bad guy. And I didn't want to have something that didn't have active retention or the ability to hide it. And so if for whatever reason we were scrapping, we were rolling on the ground, I didn't want them to see me reaching for my belt line and reaching for a knife, and then they'd go and do the same thing on me. And so I just didn't feel comfortable. I felt like I would have been better off without the knife on my belt line. And so for the longest time, I actually didn't have a knife on my battle belt. So that was the case until I found this Leduc knife. Now, what I love about the Leduc knife is, number one, it's got this awesome rotating, you can see here, there's actually, I don't know if you can hear that, it's got a clickable retention system. And what I like about the clickableness is it allows me to, number one, tuck it directly behind the Cobra buckle here. And so when I'm wearing this, you can't even tell that I have a knife on my belt line. It's hidden behind, it doesn't even show. I actually put this and I attached it to the Cobra buckle loop, and so it's on the inside. So you can't even tell that I have this on my belt line. But if for whatever reason, let's say someone caught me in mount, and I couldn't tuck and roll, I couldn't do an UPA, I couldn't get them off of me, I would be able to reach down and pull this up. And not only would I have to pull this up, but if you take a look here, what I like about this is you can see here, there's this little clasp right there. This creates an active retention. You have to actually pull this up in order to actually deploy the knife. And so you can see here, not only is it hidden, behind the belt line, I'd have to pull it up, pop this, and then deploy it. And you could tell that it's called the Leduc knife because it looks like a duck. But what I like about that is it creates that active retention. Everything, the handle, everything is hidden except for the blade. And so I don't need to worry about losing this. I can create the space that's necessary, whether I'm slashing or stabbing, create the space I need before reaching for my secondary firearm. The other thing that I like about this, and I'm going to put this back, is that because this is in the front, I can reach for it either with my right hand, pull it out with my right hand, or I can reach for it with my left hand. And so regardless of which hand is being occupied while attacking, I can reach for this with either my offhand or my primary hand. And so I love this system. I love the way that it's set up. I'm able to hide this behind the belt line, and I'm able to get all of the defense tactics that I'm looking for. And so I can go pull this out, get the space that I need, and then finally reach for my secondary firearm. And so if you're looking for a awesome self-defense, this thing's $23. There's no need to go crazy and spend hundreds of dollars on a self-defense knife. I mean, I know there's a lot of them out there, these self-defense knives, but this is a last-ditch effort. If you've gotten to the point where you have someone in the house and you're reaching for a knife, things have gotten really hairy. And what you want, more important than anything, is to make sure that the knife doesn't get used against you, so that way you can create the space and then reach for your secondary firearm. So, I mean, no need to go too crazy with it. This is really all you need. I highly recommend it. I mean, I've really enjoyed it. I think it's got an awesome retention. And yeah, it's just a phenomenal piece of kit, and it allows me to have this thing whole set up. So, and that's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy on this video. I hope you guys find this valuable. If you're interested in finding out more about my entire battle belt setup, including the awesome tourniquet we have up here, tourniquet holder. I use these to mostly hold my gloves when I'm at the range. This is from Bravo Concealment. This is a cheap knockoff G-code taco holster. I'll be upgrading to the real one. I was just testing out whether I like these over the STAC Kiwis, and I do. I like the retention on this. This is an awesome dump pouch, and I keep my flashlight in here. I'm actually going to be getting the Black Scout Survival V4. It's on the way here. I'll be doing a review on that soon. And then this is a Blackhawk Omnivore. It's an active retention holster. I'll be upgrading to the Safariland soon. All right, so with that, let's actually talk about the giveaway. So we're going to put this to the side. So the giveaway, I'm really excited about this particular giveaway is because I'm not only going to be giving away the SC4, which we've already given out a bunch, but we're going to be giving away all of the goodies in my minimalist ultralight bug out kit. And this is over $500 worth of goodies. And in order to win it, all you need to do is one of two things. Number one, just leave a comment. Subscribe and leave a comment on this video or on any video. Just leave a comment, and you'll be instantly entered to win the giveaway. If you want to increase your chances, subscribe via Patreon. This is going to be a way for you to drastically improve your chances of winning this giveaway. We only have a handful of Patreons right now, and so the odds now are better than ever before. You get 10 entries for every $1. And so for the $3 tier, that's 30 entries. That's the equivalent of 30 comments. For the $9 tier, that's 90 entries. For the $25 tier, that's 250 entries, which is unreal. And the odds will never be better than now while the channel is still very small. And so if you're seeing this before we hit 10,000 subscribers, that's when we'll be doing the announcement. So I'm really looking forward. So let's walk through everything that you get. So not only are you going to get this awesome ESEE4, which is the perfect survival knife. I love the finger choil because it allows you to bushcraft, but also you got 3/16 to 1095 steel, and so you can baton your way. I mean, this is really the last knife you need for the end of the world. You get an awesome Uberleben fire steel. You get this great octopus charging cable, so you can charge whatever you need, as well as the solar charger. You get this awesome, really cool Uberleben tinder wick. I love this thing. I mean, I've already demoed this a bunch of times. You get about an hour worth of tinder using this. I'll throw this in my pocket, and you can literally just stick this into a tinder bush. This is the best fire starter that I've ever used. You get the Baco Laplander. You get the Mora Niv. Awesome. The Mora knife. You get the Katadyn Be Free water filter. I mean, there's no better water filter out there. You get some cargo tape. You get this. I mean, this thing is phenomenal. I mean, you want to talk about an awesome backup knife to your ESEE4. This is the Victorinox one-handed Trekker. It's literally got everything you need. You've got the fixed blade. I mean, not fixed blade, a straight blade. You get a saw. You get a bit driver. You get the bottle openers. I mean, you literally get everything you need. And if you wanted to, you could replace this with a small little Firefly fire steel. You get bug net. You know, if you've never gone to sleep with bugs flying all over your face, you know it's almost impossible. And so this allows you to do that. Bug spray. I mean, a little mini med kit. I mean, the amount of stuff that you're going to get, over $500. You get shelter. I mean, all the 10 C's of survival are sitting in this backpack, and you're going to get it once we hit 10,000 subscribers. Once again, all you need to do is leave a comment or subscribe via Patreon, and you're instantly entered. And really looking forward to giving this out very soon. Thanks again. Hope everyone enjoyed this video. Stay safe, everyone. Till next time. Cheers.